For the past 4 years, the School Breakfast Video Contest challenges high school students to submit a 30-second video that encouraged their peers to eat a healthy breakfast at school. The contest began in March, and all submissions featured at least one scene in a school cafeteria. A healthy school breakfast meal, and the entire video had to be fully created by the students. The program, which created the contest, is administered by the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and supported by the Child Nutrition Outreach Program at Project Bread. This year, the contest received a record 104 submissions from high schools across Massachusetts, and now we have a winner. The winning video, Healthy Days Breakfast. It was created by Jake Fabucci and Taylor Weeks and some of their other students as well, sophomores, juniors, and freshmen even at the Landmark School in Beverly. And that's under the direction of their teacher, Ashley Krebs. Welcome to Urban Update. Thanks for coming in to tell us more about this video. Ashley, let me start with you. Talk to me about some of the goals at the school breakfast video contest and what the whole point of it is.
Sure. So the Child Nutrition Outreach Program's goal is to look at increasing awareness and participation in the school breakfast program. And a tough audience to reach is often teens and high school students. So we wanted to reach out to them through a medium that they're familiar using, technology, and have them create a video that promotes the importance of school breakfast in terms and language that's relatable to them and other peers.
Okay. Now, Jake, tell me about your video, how you came up with the idea, and what you tried to convey in your video.
Right. So the idea for the video was definitely collaborative. We began to feed off of each other's ideas, Taylor and I. We thought that going with a commercial theme to the video would definitely be something to catch the eye and intriguing at first. He came up with the idea of Billy Mays. We all love Billy Mays, so we thought we'd go with something like that, and we kind of punned it Healthy Days instead.
Okay. And Taylor, why don't you tell me a little bit about the video? We're going to show it here, but sort of set us up here. I guess what would you like people to sort of get out of your video?
I guess what I'd want people to get out of the video is that eating breakfast is good for you, and it might be a part of the day where everybody's still waking up a bit drowsy. And the good thing about breakfast is that it gives you protein and the vitamins that you would need, and it helps you through that first half of the day. Okay,
and the name of the video is Healthy Days Breakfast?
It was, yeah.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Hi, Healthy Days here, and I'm coming to you with a revolutionary new product called Cafeteria Breakfast. Brains, fruit, and protein, a combination for a slam dunk. Cafeteria breakfast, get ripped!
So strong and healthy.
You know what I always say, kids? A good breakfast makes a strong mind.
Grains,
milk,
proteins,
fruits and vegetables.
Okay, and that's the winning video of the school breakfast video contest statewide. Ashley Krebs, why do you think that video, among all the videos submitted, more than 100, won?
One of the biggest pieces of the contest is not only getting across the importance of school breakfast, but really making it relatable to teens and peers, so that when they see something like that, they also want to participate. And we just felt like that video captured that. It was engaging, it touched upon the importance of school breakfast, and it was something that other districts throughout the state could use to promote their own programs.
And I understand that and the kids they get a big prize, a $1,000 gift card?
Yes, the winning video receives a $1,000 gift card to use as they wish for their class.
So Jake and Taylor, I guess, tell me, why did this change your opinions on eating breakfast? I don't know, were you guys big breakfast eaters before?
Previously, no, actually. So when the idea was posed, I think it originally came from the cafeteria guys at my school, so the cooks, posed to Mr. Coons, my teacher at school, and we have Saturday schools at my school. So we had to make a film for Saturday school. Mr. Coons threw out the idea of doing it on this healthy breakfast, and from there we got into it.
Okay, and what about you, Taylor? Why do you think eating breakfast is important?
Well, like I said earlier, it just gets you through that first half of the day and providing, I guess, the nutrients that you would need to do that.
Okay. Now, the teacher, Mr. Coons, I guess, Mr. Coons, he was was he sort of the director, so he kind of directed you through this?
He mainly just came up to us and told us what to do and what we were doing, telling us that it was a breakfast video that we needed to make.
Jim Coons, the director, okay.
Yeah.
Ashley, can you talk a little bit about some of the research behind school breakfast and why it is important for kids to eat breakfast, go to school, teenagers?
Absolutely. You know, as Taylor had touched upon, there's research from the Food Research and Action Center that shows that hunger doesn't just impair a student's ability to learn. It can affect things such as absenteeism, tardiness, hyperactivity. And so by providing a healthy, nutritious breakfast to students, particularly close to time of instruction, can really help with comprehension, memory, test scores.
Okay, and Jake and Taylor, I guess, did you learn anything? Tell me, is there anything that in particular that you learned or that you thought was particularly interesting or difficult to get across to the students?
Ultimately, I learned the power of cinema, and I thought that trying to deliver such a message as eating healthy to adolescents, which is definitely something that's usually opposed to. We all want candy, we all want that sugar high, so I learned that it can be done, and there's methods to do so to make it relatable, as she was saying.
Taylor, what did you learn? Anything?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing as Jake said, and that eating breakfast is really important.
Okay, and Ashley, I guess, what kind of things does the Child Nutrition Outreach program that's associated with Project Bread, what do they do to sort of promote the healthy breakfast and set up school breakfast programs?
Sure. So we work statewide, and we can work with communities or districts around starting a new program or expanding one that's already in place. And we'll come out, we'll give presentations or facilitate meetings to provide information to the providers of the program. We'll help look at financial feasibility of starting or expanding a program, and we can really help with the promotion of it as well.
Are there challenges to this? I mean, do all the schools in the state have these kinds of healthy breakfast programs?
Yeah, you know, there's definitely, you know, districts are so unique in Massachusetts. Everyone is different, and so each of them will face unique challenges, and we can help kind of face those. We created a toolkit to answer a lot of those questions that come up, and that's available on our website.
Jake, I'll give you the last word. What is your message to all teenagers?
Let your prefrontal cortex lobe develop, feed your brain, let it get big, perceptual expansion, and you live a better life.
Okay, all right, and we'll leave further. Jake Verbucci, Taylor Weeks, and Ashley Krebs, thank you all for coming in, and congratulations on the winning video.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's it for this edition of Urban Update. Before we say goodbye, a quick shout out to Regla Gonzalez, a faithful Urban Update viewer who, in just a few moments, leads a committee of Cuban Americans who are grateful for this country and will also be honoring their own heritage by raising the Cuban flag for the 23rd consecutive year at Boston City Hall Plaza. For the entire team here at Urban Update, I'm Byron Barnett. Have a great Sunday, everyone.